All right, so we're going to create a little web page. Here's a little web page I created. I'm going to type it line by line. So don't worry. Be happy. This is the surfer page. And I guess I'll have main. And then inside main, I'll have need an image, right? And then I need some headings and some paragraphs. And I'll do a little bit of a reset right at the top. So HTML body, main, and I know I'm going to probably have a div and an H1 and a paragraph. And so content padding, and then there's border, and then there's margin. And so that's going to reset those. And then for the main section, we'll just do a width of like 75% and a border of 1 pic solid hot pink, just to kind of let me know where it is. And then inside main, we want to have an image. And images are usually inline, display inline. So we want this one to kind of take up a whole row. So I don't know if we want to make a block or put it inside something. But I think I'll just leave it like this and maybe go block. And I have this pure file. I'll just use that one. And I'll give it an ID of our class, and we'll just call it block. And so then we'll do a class block, display block, inline block. Block or inline block? I want block because it's inline. And then we're going to do a border of like 5 pixels, groove, and green. And then we're going to do border radius of like 50%. And we'll do a width of the entire image. So we'll call this main image, because that's kind of where it's at. Another way to do that would have been like this, right? Main image. And so that's a direct descendant. So that's pretty good. This will be the only image here. And then we don't need the class. And this is being applied to the image. So I can say on this image I want a width of, I don't know, 350 pixels. Beep. And I want to do a margin 0 auto to center it. I'll put a border around this of 2 pixels solid hot pink. I'll make this one 2 also. I wonder if there's like a, well, that's fine. So let's look at that. See what that looks like. Pretty good. Except my main isn't centered. So if we do a margin 0 auto on that, that brings it all over. That's cool. And then we want a background color on that of green or something. And our border, instead of hot pink, could just be like 10 pixels, and a blue goes good with green. Something, deep sky blue. And maybe a groove on that would be cool. Groover. That's kind of nice looking. And the green's a little bit bright. And so I'll go for a more aqua, maybe. It's okay. I'll make my image maybe 550. Cool. We'll get rid of this one. So next next we just need some headings. We're going to have a heading, and then the heading will have a child. How do I do child? Is this child? What's that? It's a sibling following, right? And it's all of them that follow, all siblings that follow, immediate sibling that follows, and then that's going to be direct child. So I need an H1, and H1 is going to have a child, which is a paragraph, and then there's going to be in that paragraph some lorem. I don't think that's going to fill out for me. Lorem might actually be its own, and then I need 3 of those. So I need to put parens there to say, hey, I want 3 of these things. So it's my emit, H1, paragraph, not what I wanted, because this needs to be not a descendant, but right after it. An immediate child after. Let's see if that does it. And then the lorem is going to be inside the paragraph. That's better. And so here we could say Bali, and here we could say Hawaii, and here we could say Kauai, and there's just 3 of them. And I could just format those to space them around and give them colors or whatever. You like?
Mm-hmm.